In this video, we're going to be looking at dividing by a two-digit number without using a calculator. And we're going to be doing this using the long division method. The approach is no different to how we were using long division in the previous video. We just happen to be using larger numbers. So I'm going to be looking at 4 examples, and 2 of the answers to those examples include remainders. Here's the first one. 884 divided by 17. So let's set the problem out. Now a good starting point is to write down the multiples of 17, which you're going to have to do yourself because you're not allowed to use a calculator. So basically you start with 17, for 17 multiplied by 1. Then you add 17, which is 34, to get 17 multiplied by 2. And then you add 17 to get 17 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 51, and so on. I've gone up to 17 multiplied by 6, which is equal to 102. You could have done less, you could have done more. I just happened to choose 17 multiplied by 6. And let's see if that's enough for this problem. Now, because we are dividing by a two-digit number, we'll look at the first 2 digits of 884. There's no point just looking at the first digit. 88 divided by 17. Well, 17 goes into 88 5 times. We can see from our multiples of 17 that 17 multiplied by 5 is 85. 17 multiplied by 6 is too many. 17 multiplied by 5 is 85. I now subtract 85 from 88, and we're left with the remainder of 3. We now bring the 4 down. 34 divided by 17, and we can see that that is equal to 2. 884 divided by 17 is 52. I'm not going to bother with writing this down where we do 17 multiplied by 2 is 34, then take that away and get 0, which I did in the previous video. I wanted to show that to introduce the idea of answers that have got remainders. So 884 divided by 17 is equal to 52. 864 divided by 24. We'll lay the problem out. Now let's lay out the 24 times table, or the multiples of 24. Again, I'm just going to write down the first 6. Because we're dividing by a two-digit number, we'll look at the first 2 digits of 864. 86 divided by 24. Well, we can see that 24 multiplied by 3 is 72. 24 multiplied by 4 is 96, so that's too many. 24 goes into 86 3 times, because 24 multiplied by 3 is 72. We're now going to subtract 72 from 86, and this is where the long division approach is more helpful. We've got a bit of a calculation to do, which is easier to do written down as opposed to trying to do it in our heads or somewhere else on the piece of paper. 86 subtract 72 is equal to 14. We'll bring the 4 down. We now have 144 divided by 24, and 24 goes into 144 6 times. So 864 divided by 24 is equal to 36. 931 divided by 27. So we'll lay the problem out. And here are the multiples of 27 going up to 27 multiplied by 6. We'll begin by looking at the first 2 digits of 931. So that's 93 divided by 27. And we can see that 27 goes into 93 3 times, because 3 27s are 81. So we write the 81 down, and we're left with a remainder of 12. We bring the 1 down. 121 divided by 27. And we can see that 27 multiplied by 4 is 108, whereas 27 multiplied by 5 is 135. So we have to go with 27 multiplied by 4. So we'll write the 4 in the answer and write down 108 and take it away from 121. And we're left with a remainder of 13. we've got nothing else to bring down now. So 931 divided by 27 is equal to 34 remainder 13. And we're going to do just one more question, 617 divided by 26. We'll set the problem out. And here are the multiples of 26 up to 26 multiplied by 6, which is equal to 156. Looking at the first two digits of 617, 61 divided by 26. And we can see that 26 goes into 61 two times, because 2 lots of 26 is equal to 52. We write the 52 down and take it away from 61. And that gives us a remainder of 9. We now bring the 7 down. 97 divided by 26. And we can see that 26 doesn't go exactly into 97. We can see that 3 lots of 26 is 78, whereas 4 lots of 26 are 104. 3 lots of 26 is 78. We subtract that away from the 97, and we are left with a remainder of 19. So 617 divided by 26 is equal to 23, remainder 19. So those two remainder questions would produce decimal answers if you were typing it into a calculator. But we're not going to worry about producing decimal answers in this video. Now, with the examples that I have done, you could have used the short division method. But I think that when you're dealing with dividing by a 2-digit number, you're dealing with larger calculations, and it's a lot easier to set out. And if you did make a mistake, it's easier to see where you went wrong. It also avoids squashing everything up at the top here. But you choose what's best for you. So that's all I'm going to be covering on dividing by 2-digit numbers in this video. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. And thank you for watching.